welterweight champion of the world, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant.
Sacrifice, hustle, begging, pricing. One slice, got to roll the dice and swallow. All my life, I've been grinding on.
I want to thank all the media for coming out today. Without this, it would make things like this nearly impossible. So thank you to the media, everyone who showed up today. I want to thank Al Heyman, PBC, and Fox for joining forces and create this beautiful platform for people like myself and other great world champions to display their talents. I want to thank my team, my head coach Justin Gambler, my father Richie Plant, Larry Wade, Don House, and yeah, I'm just going to get right into it. I've been boxing my whole life. They say it takes 10,000 hours of good work into something to become a true success at it. That's 20 hours a week for 10 years, however you want to split it up. Come July 20th, I've been doing this for 18 years straight. No breaks, no distractions, and no plan B. So even though it's honorable in itself, because there's honor in all work, so I commend you for this, but no college degree for me. No college, no high school sports, no college sports, no acting gigs, no Subway commercials, no selling CBD, just boxing day in and day out, rain, sleet, or snow. So he may have a financial degree, but in boxing, I have a PhD, and that's something you don't know anything about. Something else I have a PhD in is being cold, and being hungry, and being deprived. That's something you don't know anything about. Coming from very rock bottom, that's something you don't know anything about. Coming from no man's land, where nobody makes it out, that's something you don't know anything about. So if this guy ever thought for 1 second that I would let him mess this up for me and send me back there, because unlike him, I have everything to lose. This is how I keep a roof over my head and food in my belly. That's something he don't know anything about. So if he thinks he's gonna mess this up for me, he's not half as educated as I thought he was. So every night from now to July 20th, I hope him and his team, before they go to bed at night, envision the words, "and still," because that's all that him and his team, and any of you who are tuned in, is going to hear July 20th. One last thing, I won this world title back in January for my daughter Aaliyah. July 20th, I will be defending it successfully and in fashion. I'll also be defending it successfully and in fashion for not just her, but my mother, whose life was recently taken. But most importantly, I'll be defending that world title for myself. Because my future and everything I have and everything I want depends on it. Because unlike him, he has nothing to lose. But for myself, I have everything to lose. Thank you.
And he said it right by the way you sing with us. Just
It is going to be a great fight for the IBF Super Middleweight Championship of the World. Two motivated, undefeated fighters and two very articulate fighters as well. And to bring the best out of our fighters at this time, my pleasure to introduce and hand over the microphone and hosting duties to my esteemed colleague, award-winning, multi-talented sportscaster and boxing host. Please welcome Brian Custer. Brian?
Thank you, Jimmy. Good afternoon, everybody. What a fight we got on Fox coming your way on July 20th. The storylines are incredible. A world champion from Nashville pulled himself up from the bootstraps to become a world champion in the face of unspeakable tragedy, losing his young daughter, losing his mother, facing a young man here, football star, Notre Dame, out of Chicago area. This is going to be one heck of a fight. A combined 39-0 for the record with these guys, over 20 knockouts combined. So, champ, let me start with you. When you got word that your first title defense was going to be the main event before a national audience on Fox, what was your reaction?
It was exciting news, definitely. I think everybody who ever has laced up a pair of gloves and wanted to take it all the way dreams of one day being the main event at the MGM Grand for everybody to see. So it was definitely an exciting moment, but at the same time, that's where we fight is not that important to me. You know, that's not what's the most important to me. We can fight at the MGM, we can fight in the parking lot. It's about legacy to me. As I said before, this is all I've done my whole entire life. But I'm excited to be at the MGM. I'm excited to put on a show for you guys. I'm excited to defend this world title.
Mike, you know, there's some fighters never get the opportunity to fight for a world title. You're getting that opportunity, and you're getting the opportunity to do it before a national audience where millions will be watching. What does that opportunity mean to you to be doing it on Fox?
I love it. I mean, the whole reason I got into this, do it on big stages, that's what any fighter wants to do. They want to prove themselves on the biggest stage possible. And there's no bigger stage than the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. I've fought Vegas many times. It's an incredible fight town. So as soon as I heard there was a movement there, I was beyond excited to be on this card, along with, you know, Manny Pacquiao and the Fox pay-per-view card. It's incredible. It's a dream come true, and the reason why I work so hard and battle through it.
Caleb, you dropped one of the biggest punchers at 168 twice. Took away the title. He was considered the boogeyman at 168, Jose Moscati. Not a lot of guys even wanted to face him. When you did it, you dropped him, and you took the title. What has that victory done for your confidence as a fighter?
I think any time that somebody steps in to the ring to fight for the first world title and they do it in fashion, it's definitely going to be a confidence booster. But at the same time, if you look at my energy before that fight, I told y'all what was going to happen, and he was definitely a boogeyman of the division, and I still think he is. I still think he'll go on to do great things in the super middleweight division. But I just feel like there's a season for everything, and right now it's my season of my time, and I'm feeling confident. I have a lot of momentum going into this fight, and we're going to use it.
Mike, Caleb's certainly been active. You haven't been as active lately. This will be your first fight in over a year. Smallest that you've ever fought as well. You haven't fought anything lower than 173. Will any of this be an issue for you come fight night?
No, I see it as an advantage. I mean, I'm a 175-pounder coming down, and I've got one of the best sports scientists, nutritionist, Andy Galpin, working with me, and I have no doubt that we'll make that weight 168 and rehydrate the right way, and I'll be the bigger, stronger guy in the ring. So that's our plan. I really, as soon as I heard I had an opportunity at 168, I said yes. We wanted to take it. So I don't see that as a disadvantage. I see that as an advantage.
Jim, your response to that, considering you're known as Sweet Hands, known for that hand speed, in your opinion, what will be the difference in this fight come July 20th?
The thing is he may be coming into the ring come fight night, bigger than me, heavier than me, however you want to call it. And he may have scientists on his team. Science doesn't win fights. Boxing skill wins fights. Years of repetition, doing the same thing with not boxing trainers, but teachers, wins fights. Come July 20th, you'll see. I don't have much to say about it. You'll see July 20th, just make sure you tune in.
Mike, you know, there have been some people, some media critics have questioned your level of opposition that you faced so far in your career. So what would a victory over Caleb Plant on national television prove to your critics and mean to you?
I mean, I had people that didn't think that I'd get to where I am today for sure. I mean, I enjoy it. I love it. A lot of people that criticizing have never stepped in the ring in their lives. So that's why I said when I stepped up there, I have respect for Caleb. I have respect for every fighter that steps in the ring and risks their lives, because there's a reason why my face is on the back of that, and those people criticizing, their faces aren't, because it takes a different type of person to step into that ring in front of thousands of people and millions on TV. It takes having some balls, and it takes putting yourself out there and risking it. So all that BS about that, I don't really care. I just fight who they put in front of me, and I keep winning. And that's what I plan on doing July 20th.
Jim, I was reading an article about your division, and they were talking about the best super middleweights. First name they had in there was Canelo, they had Callum Smith, they had Ramirez, they had Anthony Durrell, and then they mentioned Caleb Plant. Do you feel like you're still fighting for respect, even though you're a champion?
Absolutely. I don't look at myself as the A-side in this fight, and I haven't looked at myself as the A-side in any fight. I'm the one who's not supposed to be here. Go back and look at my track record. Go back and look at my history. Put these same guys through that and see if they can sit at this table right now. I'm the B-side in this fight. The only Cinderella story here is mine. And come July 20th, it'll be Anne's too.
Michael, wrap it up with this. What should we expect when we tune in on Fox, July 20th in Las Vegas?
Fireworks, man. I hit hard, I'm strong, I'm an athlete. Plan on giving my best. Two warriors going at it in front of thousands of people. Exactly what people want. Obviously Caleb's motivated. Obviously I'm motivated. You're gonna get two fighters at their best, showing their best. And I can't wait to show the world that, man.
Champ, you'll have the last word. What should we expect July 20th?
Anne's too.
There you have it. On Fox, it is the main event. Caleb Plant, his first title defense of the IBF World title. Gentlemen, let's